If you want to drop some frames, then make some noise. Yes, welcome once again to Let Us Play Global Defense Force! Hope you're all very excited for this one-of-a-kind Sunday update. Mainly one-of-a-kind because I did a terrible commentary before at 3 o'clock in the morning. Did not turn out well. Only just had the chance to re-record it. Flaming drop! Flaming meteors from the skies above! What could they contain? Let us find out after you read this thing. Aren't you done yet? God, you're so slow. There they are! Flaming sky meteors! Containing flaming sky robots. Yes! New robots. To go with the new saucers, we have new walkers. And they're not walkers extra crunchy. They are complete bastards. As you can see, one's trying to spike me with its spiky legs, and the other one was firing lots and lots of lasers in my general direction. Let's get in a tank and miss them completely forever. These new walkers are astoundingly tall. They are very tall. They're really high up. You cannot damage them by shooting at their spindly, weird, spriggy legs. Their only weak point is, of course, their main section. Similar in design to the new saucers, you can see. They've got different animations though. And spiky feet. Main problem with these guys is they will walk over you, and this being a third-person shooting game, you cannot aim directly above yourself. Your character just does not bend that way. Keeping a little bit of a distance between you and them so you can shoot them is important. We go a bit more into detail about the height problem later. As you can see, cannot shoot them when they're directly above me. Needs distance. One of them's already smoking. So deal with him soon. Anyway, these new guys, they tend to physics themselves around a bit. Their springy legs cause weird things to happen. So it means they can walk over buildings, which lets them get even higher. They've got big blue balls they can fire at you, and they explode when they die, as you would expect. Now, these guys didn't directly appear in 2017. There's no obvious parallel between these guys and anything in 2017. However, I do believe some elements of their design were reused. Their long springy legs, kind of similar to the legs and arms on the Hector robots. Also there. Oh, killed almost all of them. Some more meteors are falling. This is a really cool way for them to appear in level. Unfortunately, they do not do it all the time. What was I saying? Oh yes. Their long-range, accurate, plasma ball attack is something that the Hector robots were well known for in 2017. Not an attack that the other walkers had, hence why I believe it's taken from these guys. I feel I should talk a little bit about the sniper rifle I've been using all level, the Thunderstrike 1. Unfortunately not a proper Thunder Sniper like the Palewing would have. The Thunderstrike is simply a more powerful, slower firing sniper rifle variant. Unlike the powerful SNRs, it has an ammo capacity. It does have a very slow rate of fire though. This can be mitigated, as ever, by switching weapons during this rate of fire cooldown time. While you cannot reload while using another weapon, the cooldown time between shots will be used up. In this sort of situation, the Thunderstrike 1 is more useful as a supplement to your assault rifle rather than a long-range, high-damage weapon. You can cause single shots of higher damage. Of course, when you're close enough, the AS-19 will provide superior damage per second. But clever use of the sniper rifle can increase that if you're quick enough and accurate enough. I'm not quick enough or accurate enough, and I kind of just waste a lot of time shooting buildings because I'm not good at this game. Only a couple more left. 2 waves of enemies at this level. The 4 or so at the start, and then 3 more drop down once you kill all but one. They're starting to space their waves out in more nasty ways. Earlier in the game, it was very rare that you would have enemies appearing while you still had enemies to kill. It'd be a case of, oh, am I done yet? Oh no, there's more. And this time it's a much more relentless stream of enemies sort of thing that we have to deal with. Relentlessly. Without relent. Really not very good with the Thunderstrike one. Honestly, I prefer the faster firing sniper rifles, especially on this sort of enemy. Maybe a rocket launcher might have been a better choice, but hitting these guys with long-range weapons is a bit of a challenge. They are much faster than the old style walkers. They're much taller, and they can kind of flop around a bit. They're a much smaller target as well. At least it seems that way, I don't know. Not really had much of a chance to see their, you know, size of their main units in comparison to the walkers. The old ones, the purple ones. I don't know what flavour crisp purple is. Why am I talking about crisp so much? I recorded the commentary for the next episode before this one. I talk about crisps in that one as well. I think I may have some sort of bizarre fixation. Anyway, we got new weapons to show off. 2 important new weapons as we face the machines. Once again, this is a fairly standard second go at the new enemies level. We've seen them on their own. Let's have them with some sources as well. New sources, that is. Anyway, I've got to cover these weapons quickly, as this doesn't take very long. It's the Thunder Sniper B. Everybody thought the Thunder Sniper A was shit in the thread. Because it was. It all bounced back in my face and didn't do much damage. Though possessing the power to kill spiders in one shot, it very, very rarely did that. Thunder Sniper B has pretty much, oh there goes the granny ship. The Thunder Sniper B is very similar, does comparable damage, but the bolts behave differently. They track surfaces more. I don't know what this really means for hitting enemies, but it seems to do more damage. I also tried this level with the Thunder Sniper 15, which you'll be seeing sooner or later. And even though it was a much more powerful weapon, it still would occasionally not kill these sources in one shot, whereas B would. We also have equipped the Pulsar Shot, I think it's called. I haven't got it out yet, but I'm going to start talking about it now. It's yet another Ichthyan variant sort of thing. It's not Ichthyan in name, but it is in nature. There, I just got it out. The Pulsar Shot only damages robotic enemies, behaves just as the Ichthyan series does. Unlike the MX, it doesn't have unlimited energy, it drains your energy, but it's faster though. As I said, these enemies are sometimes too tall to hit, you cannot look up high enough. The Ichthyan series actually does help with that. As said before, its shots are affected by your momentum. Walking backwards will make it fire further upwards. One of your few means of actually attacking the spot directly above you. suffers from all the problems that the Ichian series usually does, as in a crippling lack of mobility if you want to actually hit anything. It also drains energy at not a preposterous rate anymore, but it's pretty good. There we go, we're done. The more I use these guns, the more I kind of like them. Even though there's much better ones, that one's pretty good for that. Very situational. Anyway, here's another new gun. Weapon. Grenade! The HG-13. I threw it and I'm not dead. This is the HG-13 Custom. Some clever sod has put a timed fuse in it. It has exactly the same weight, so you can throw it just as far. It has a 20-second fuse. You probably just heard the first one go off there. If I didn't talk over it, which I probably did. There goes the second one. Which I'm not sure if I'm in time with the video as I record this, but I'm sure you get the general idea. Anyway, I'm not going to play this entire level with this one grenade. That would be completely tiresome. It's not already. Simply, this is a test to see if I can take out the first wave of red ants using only these ridiculous, powerful grenades. Let's see how we go. Jeez Louise, what was that? Yes, that was the noise that 100 dying ants make. It was the sound of red ant genocide. It's going to be here again in a few moments. Bit less loud that time. Anyway, this timer kind of makes these actually usable, which is nice. Also sort of loses the charm a bit though, doesn't it? I mean, it's gone from being an incredibly silly, unusable weapon to just a sort of very impractical one. Sort of like a high-powered, timed landmine. More than anything else, really. There's only a few ants left. One all the way over there. Oh, I think that was a corpse I actually blew up there. They do fly quite fast. Only 2 to go. Can I do it? Will I survive this ant horde? No, I will not. Hey, join me next time for more of this sort of thing. Bye.